I'm David Mertz, and I was St. Columba's lecturer in 2016. I'm also married to Nancy Duff, who was a lecturer in 2015. She spoke last week of your warm hospitality, of your care for each other and for those outside the church walls. We came to know people who were kind and courageous, generous, people with open hearts and open minds. By the time we returned to Princeton in 2015, I was already planning how we might return to Johannesburg. And so in March of 2016, I emailed Chunky Young, saying that I wanted to bring Nancy back for her 65th birthday. Chunky wrote back immediately, saying that for a long time he had been thinking of inviting me to be that year's St. Columba's lecturer, and that he and I could work out a topic that would be comfortable for me and beneficial for you. Of course, that conversation never happened. Later in the spring, Alistair followed up with me and graciously assured me that having the lecture would add a sense of normalcy to a situation that was anything but normal. He and Joanne and Samantha and Matthew welcomed us with warm smiles and big hugs. And Carl and Dale hosted us in a really wonderful home. My presentation was 2 weeks before the U.S. presidential election that brought Donald Trump to office. I spoke about being both a prophetic and a pastoral church in the midst of political anxiety and turmoil. You were a wonderful audience, asking thoughtful questions and offering wise comments. During our times here, I learned a lot from you. I learned about rugby, I learned about biltong, South African wine, and the enormous privilege of being in the bush, seeing animals on their own terms rather than on ours. I've learned once again that newer friends are as valuable as older friends and loved every bit as deeply. And so I am grateful to be part of St. Columba's circle of family and friend. And Nancy and I are very much looking forward to returning in the next few years when the dust settles and we can all travel again safely. Congratulations on the happy occasion of your Centenary anniversary. And while we wish we could be with you in person, we hold you in our prayers and in our hearts.